On today's Demo Disc Days, I'm going to be taking a look at Demo 1. Now, if you brought a console back in the 90s, you would more than likely have got one of these demo discs bundled with the console. And this one, I think, is the second version of the Demo 1 disc. And it probably came out in around 94, 95. And it includes 8 playable demos, including Destruction Derby, Jumping Flash, Loaded, Wipeout, and many more. So let's take a look at it. So after booting it up and watching the animated intro, one of the first things you'll notice about this demo disc, and to be fair most of the 90s PlayStation demo discs, is that the menu music is just absolutely fucking awesome. Take a listen to this before we get into the games. Hell yeah. So the Demo 1 disc is actually quite in-depth because there's a lot of other sections to the disc. It's not just about the playable demos, but we'll look at those first and then the other parts of the demo disc later. So there's quite a few demos here to play, but I think we'll start with a classic. So let's fire up Wipeout. So this Wipeout was one that I think I owned. I think I had the Platinum disc version of this, but I never really liked this one as much as 2097. And my word, this is taking an awful long time to load. My god, even when I fast forward it here, it's still fairly long, but the demo disc is telling me it's loading, so hold on. Okay, so here we go, and to be fair, I still think this actually looks really cool. This is a very visually impressive PS1 game, and controlling it again here as I play the demo, it still actually feels really good, and you can still get that great sense of speed as we're flying around the track. And yeah, it's just a really fun game, and the soundtrack is great, and I love the darkness of this this Wipeout. It's mostly at night if I remember correctly, and it just helps with the visuals. And yeah, there is a lot of popping that you can see with the environment popping up as we go around the track, but I still think it looks really impressive, and there's still a cool sense of speed here as I'm driving around. And then yeah, this cool little drop here, that's great, it feels good. The main problem I had with this very first Wipeout is that if you hit the edge of the track, you just come to a dead sort of stop. He'll just ping off it, and it just kills your momentum. Like there, look, I sort of lost so much speed then. Whereas in 2097 and Wipeout 3 and all the other ones after it, you could sort of scrape along the edge of the track if you just slightly clipped the wall. Whereas here, no matter what, you tend to just ping off it and just come to a sort of a dead stop. And yeah, it gets really awkward because I remember a lot of the other tracks later on, they have some really narrow sections to them, and yeah, it's just really frustrating to just lose so much speed because of like a slight little tap at the edge of the track. I mean, yeah, look in here, look how narrow this is, and look, oh jeez, yeah, that was the main complaint. Otherwise, everything that you like about the later Wipeouts, even the one on PS4, it's all here pretty much. You know, you can still do the air brakes, and yeah, it's definitely a really good first game in the series, and it still kind of holds up well today playing this demo. Yeah, unfortunately we only get one lap, which I think is a bit crap, and I did come dead last, but yeah, I had fun there. That was pretty cool. Okay, so let's see what's the next one. Battle Arena Toshinden. So this is a beat 'em up that, apart from this demo disc, I never really played, so I don't really remember much about this game. And oh my god, even the D1 logo is glitching out here, so that doesn't leave me with much hope. Okay, well, the game seems to have loaded at least, so we can do a one-on-one with another player, or we can do a single-player game against the computer, I'm assuming. And it's given us 3 of the fighters, and I do not recognise any of them, so sorry to any Battle Arena Toshinden fans, but I'm going to go with the first guy whose name I'm not even going to bother pronouncing. Okay, so yeah, it is a 3D beat 'em up. Oh god, okay, yeah, this feels dreadful. Oh, it's got the Tekken low gravity jumps. Yep, spending ages in the air. Oh, and I like the little roll moves you can do. That's much easier than trying to sidestep in Tekken, where you just end up crouching loads. Okay, well, I can barely get to hit this guy. Hey, have a heavy sword attack there. Okay, oh no, he slid me. Okay, I'll try it. He blocked, of course he blocked. And, oh god, get away, get away! Okay, oh god, we might be able to come back here, fellas. Dodges flame attack. Oh god, oh no, he's gonna do me. Ah, we hit him and he hit me at the same time, and I didn't have enough health, so it took me out. Is that it? Or do we get a second round? No, game over straight away. Okay, well this one definitely shows its age here. This is a very clunky and stiff fighting game, but you know what? I'm going to play it again and go with the female character, Ellis. See what she's like. I'm hoping she might be a little bit faster and easier to sort of attack. Okay, well, clearly not. Oh, Jesus Christ, leave me alone. Oh, okay, she has an ass attack. I do like the transparency effect on her sort of like trousers things, whatever they're called. That's quite cool. Though it is a bit pervy because you can see her knickers. And he is just absolutely destroying me here. But, there's that ass move again. But at least I got a hit at him, so it's not a perfect, because he's going to take me out now. Oh god, there was no mercy. He wouldn't let me escape then either. Oh man. Okay, yeah, that's not one I'd want to play again. And that's probably why I never played it again after the demo back in the 90s. Okay, let's go to one that I actually know now. Destruction Derby. So this one, apparently in the demo, this is going to give me 90 seconds of complete mayhem. So it's an arena mode one where we're just in the sort of the bowl. And oh my god, there's some weird graphical corruption on the right hand side of the screen there. Maybe you wouldn't see that in the CRTV tellies because they weren't that big. Maybe that's what it is, because I don't remember seeing that when I was playing the main game. So yeah, this is basically just Destruction Derby in an arena, and you get points by sort of spinning out the cars. And that's only the real way you get points. If you ram them, you don't actually get any points. They have to sort of spin like 90 degrees or 180 or 360, so it's really hard to get points. As you can probably tell here, I'm sort of struggling. And yeah, it's easy for you to get destroyed, but oh, we got a nice 360 there, and it only gave me 10 points. Jesus Christ, this is very stingy. So for me, the best Destruction Derby was Destruction Derby 2. It had like a race mode as well, and it was just so much fun. This one, it was a little bit more basic, and I didn't actually own it, so I never actually played the whole thing, I don't think. Unless I had it on like a 3-pack. I might have had it on like a 3-pack with a couple of other games bundled with it. Yeah, I might have had that. But yeah, Destruction Derby 2 is much better than this game. But it's still pretty cool. Better than Concept Destruction on PS4 and PS5, that's for sure. But yeah, this one definitely shows its age more than 2, I think. And yeah, it's just more limited. And yeah, okay, that's it. Race over, and I think, yeah, that's going to be the end of the demo. Okay, so next up is Total NBA. So basketball game, quite timely because we've got the Space Jam: A New Legacy coming out. So let's have a look at this one. There was a Space Jam game on the PS1, which I did have, but I never really played any like official sort of NBA games. So this could be interesting. Okay, so we start with a ball floating up in the air, and all the players are just looking confused, and then somehow the ball gets thrown. And I don't appear to be playing this, and all it seems to be is a replay, and I can control the cameras. Ugh, well, fuck that. That's stretching the term playable demo there. Jesus Christ. Okay, well that one is very disappointing, so we won't even bother playing any more of that. So let's move on to the next game, Loaded. So this is a top-down sort of shooter. It's quite gory, and I remember playing this and Reloaded back in the day. Okay, so we start here and the door is locked and I don't know how to get into it. I'm assuming I've got to find a key because I can't press the button. And then this room is also locked at this exit, and this one's locked too, and this one's fucking locked as well. Fuck me, this room has like 5 or 6 exits and everything's fucking locked. Christ. Okay, here, a yellow key card. leading to a red room that's locked. So now we got to backtrack some more, find a yellow door, there's one. This leads to the room that I was in getting tortured, and there's nothing in here. Fucking hell, this is an awful start to the demo. Okay, we're through, we're into another room at last. Okay, and no one is fucking dying. My god, this gun is shit. God, fuck me, they've got so much health. Oh my word, and I'm just getting destroyed here, I'm almost about to die. Oh my god, this is not as good as I remember. Fuck me, look at this. Okay, I've been bodied already. Okay, at least I come back, it's not over. Oh my word, look at this, no one is dying. I am firing constantly, and they're all just taking the bullets. What the hell, why is everyone so strong? Why has everyone got like 1,000,000 health points? Oh my, I never remember it being like this in the full game. They take like a couple of bullets, if that. Maybe they just cranked it up by mistake for this demo. Oh my word. That was ridiculous. How much bullets are these people taking, man? What the fuck? Oh my god, just die already. Oh my god, he's not dying. Look. Oh, and then I died. Oh man, you know what, fuck that. Someone has flipped the wrong switch there for this demo and just completely broken it. I'd never remember it being like that in the full game. It was actually a fun one, but that demo is completely broke. So let's go on to ESPN Extreme Games. So it looks like a skateboarding one or something downhill. Okay. Okay, well this one didn't look like it loaded at all. It's just reset me back to the title screen. So yeah, that was a great demo. Okay, we won't bother trying that again. So let's go on to Novastorm then. This is another one that I've never really heard of before. Okay. So this is very much a Psygnosis demo disc. A lot of the games are from this developer. So Novastorm, flying ship game. I'm guessing it's going to be like R-Type maybe, or Space Harrier or something like that. Okay, it's got a fairly cool looking FMV intro. It's not the best and it's not the worst, it's kind of cool. They're definitely reusing the shots of that pilot in the cockpit there, aren't they? Oh, okay, is that the Novastorm, is it? Oh god, and then it just jumps straight into the gameplay, and yeah, it's kind of like a Space Harrier sort of game. It's a bit disappointing, but the background's quite nice at least. The sprites look a bit crap though. It's quite awkward to hit things because the bullets don't seem to come out. I seem to have like some special shots on each of the face buttons, like this one here, but then I can't actually just shoot constant stream of bullets. This is really weird.
Energy low.
Okay. Yep. Some woman's chatting to me now. The ship's moaning at me. Low energy. Okay, I get it. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Oh god, okay, I'm dead. Oh, and we get just it just jumps to an FMV of the ship blowing up. Okay, yeah, okay. Well, yeah. I don't think much of that. And it's just game over to me, and it's gonna kick me back to the menu anyway. So yeah, that's Novastorm. Yeah. Okay, I think that's all of them, bar Jumping Flash. So this was a game that I owned. It's kind of a cool, kind of weird game. So you play as a robotic rabbit called Jumping Flash, and as you can probably imagine, his main gimmick is jumping. But it's not actually a traditional sort of platformer. It's a first-person platforming shooter, and yeah, you explore these sort of semi-open sort of environments, and you have to find I think it's like find the exit and a bunch of carrots to unlock the exit or something like that, I think it was. And yeah, you just have to sort of platform your way to those bits and figure out how to get up there, as well as shooting enemies, bouncing on enemies, and doing various platforming challenges to get to where you need to go. And it was pretty cool, to be fair. I don't think I ever completed it, but it was kind of fun. It's kind of impressive for back in the day, because it's like one of the early sort of 3D games where you move around and you can move, you know, on the horizontal and the vertical plane. So it's kind of impressive for that. And it did get a sequel, Jumping Flash 2, but after that, we never really saw Jumping Flash again until what I can remember would be the most recent one, where he appeared in Astro's Playroom, rather, on the PS5. He was in one of the levels, jumping up and down. But yeah, this is still pretty cool. Obviously, nowadays, it's kind of more awkward to move. You can sort of see here where I'm turning. It's a little bit clunky, because you don't have the... Even though I've got the DualShock controller plugged in, I can't use the analog sticks to move, so I'm having to sort of hold the R2 shoulder button, I think it is, to sort of look up and down to aim, and then it kind of automatically turns you a little bit, I think. I kind of feel like it is sort of moving me a little bit, but yeah, it is kind of awkward to sort of, you sort of got to stop and look around to change your direction, really. It's kind of a bit stiff, but it still works kind of well, and the jumping feels cool, to be fair. I think the capture's just stuttering a bit there, that's not the game. So yeah, I've basically got to just climb up these platforms to figure out how to get up top, so I can grab those carrot things. I think it's what's the Jeffro things that are floating around that you can see. I think that's what they call them. So let's try and get this one up here. See, I'm hoping I can jump over there, but I don't know, it's a bit risky. I can't shoot it, so I must have to grab it. Here we go, I can probably get up from there. Okay, so yeah, you do get a double jump, and it kind of just floats in the air a little bit, so yeah, sweet. Okay, and then I think... Oh, there's the exit, look, so yeah, I think you have to get every one of the carrots first before you can get out. So yeah, let's just go and get these over here then. Got to jump over there to get to that one, so... Oh god, okay, let's be careful. Oh god. Okay, somehow I'm making this. But yeah, this is a very, very odd game. Like, tall giraffes spitting acid at you, kind of a bit weird, as an enemy type. But hey ho, this is like I say, a weird game. It's a kooky, sort of quirky, oddball sort of game. But it is fun. I did have a lot of fun with this. I think there's just loads of levels in it, and I don't think I ever managed to finish it. But yeah, it is a fun game. It's one of the very early PS1 games, and you know, it still holds up better than like a Bubsy 3D and stuff like that. But yeah, it definitely shows its age. But you know what? I think this is something that it could work actually as a modern version. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing this on the PS5 as like a downloadable game that Sony makes, or they get like a indie developer to just make a new updated version of this, because you know, you could add in more in-depth combat. The platforming could be really cool. Jumping Flash could do his double jumps and stuff, but you could also maybe have like the I'm thinking like Mirror's Edge sort of Ghost Runner-esque parkour in it, so you can wall run and leap and slide over things. So Flash is more mobile, he's more cool. You know, he gets upgrades like he could in this. You know, boss fights. I think it could actually be quite cool. You know, maybe have a more detailed environment instead of this sort of like floaty island sort of stuff. But yeah, I think it could work. So yeah, I've got a couple there, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave the demo there. So we'll just kill Jumping Flash. Sorry, Flash. Right, so that is all of the games. So let's look at some of the other bits on the demo on disc. So here is the tech stuff, and this is a memorable thing that most people will recognise, the dinosaur tech demo. So this is basically just a 3D, very detailed 3D character model of a dinosaur that will just animate, and you can move the camera around it to look at it, and you can also sort of make the dinosaur change his facial expressions, open his mouth, and things like that. So it's kind of cool. It's probably one of the best character models for anything on PlayStation, because as you can tell, there's literally nothing else on screen, so they can put a lot more polygons on this model. And it definitely looks better than the Tomb Raider T-Rex. And then next up is the Manta Ray one, which is kind of the same sort of thing, but this is obviously underwater and not as cool, to be fair. But it's definitely more relaxing, and you could have this on, record it, and use it as like a screensaver thing. It'd be quite nice. But yeah, it doesn't look as impressive. The fish kind of look a bit crap, and the Manta Ray models just it's okay, but the detail isn't as well done as the T-Rex, I think, and that's probably why most people don't remember the Manta Ray and favour the T-Rex. So the VCD section of it is kind of like one of those visualizers you get when you play a song in Windows Media Player. So this will just get you to put a CD in, and it will do some like 3D stuff, effects on screen. So I'm not really going to bother with that. And then the preview section of the demo on disc is just a load of trailers for games. I say trailers, but well, as you'll see from this Tekken clip, it's just pretty much just two people, well, one person playing Tekken, and they've just recorded it, and it's so amateurish, it's untrue, and it shows you the 3 rounds, I think, and then it just suddenly ends. It's just really weird. And then the Krazy Ivan one is literally just a random FMV from the game, and it doesn't really make any sense. It's not really a cool cutscene or anything like that. Yeah, it's just so random. Once he lands, it sort of just stops, and that's it. It's like, okay, yeah, really strange. Twisted Metal though, that one does have a sort of more effort put into its trailer. It's definitely more like a trailer. It's like a montage of clips. It has music to it, and it actually looks really cool. Twisted Metal and Vigilante 8 on the PS1 were excellent games. So much fun, and this one still looks cool from this. Though you can sort of tell that the handling of the cards is very ropey. The way you move around, it does look very much like you're just sliding a toy car around a screen. But yeah, they were still fun games, and I'll give them props for this trailer. They at least put some effort into it. So the next one, Rapid Reload, that again is just like someone just playing a random level. It's a 2D Contra style side-scrolling shoot 'em up. It does look kind of cool, but yeah, this is one that I never heard of, never even knew existed. So I can't really say much more than just the impression from that trailer. It looks kind of cool, kind of fun, but yeah, it's not one that I would have bought. So Ridge Racer as well, that one actually loads you in, but it's just it's literally just a replay of a race, and yeah, it's not anything amazing. The game does look cool, and Ridge Racer was always fun back on the PS1. Even though I never actually owned one, I always played the demos of them, and it was cool. Fun little racer. I always had Porsche Challenge and not Ridge Racer, but Ridge Racer was probably the better game. So what else we got on here? Starblade Alpha, is that? So this one actually looks really impressive. So it's an on-the-rails shooter, kind of a bit like Star Fox, I guess, maybe, from a first-person perspective. And you're just shooting everything that comes in your path. But I really like the cockpit audio of the people talking to you on this trailer. It kind of looks cool, and the space setting helps the visuals look a bit better. So this one actually looks pretty cool. I wouldn't mind digging this one out and trying to find it somewhere. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So then we have Warhawk, which is another sort of trailer like Twisted Metal. They actually put some effort into it, but this one didn't really ever grab me. I never played it back in the day, and I know it got a new game years later on the PS3, I think, but I never even bothered with that one either. It just didn't appeal to me. It was like a multiplayer game then, wasn't it? And I think it might have even been online only, I'm not sure. But yeah, this one doesn't look that great nowadays. I guess it's probably fun, but yeah, it's just not for me. But at least they put a proper trailer in, and you know, that bit there with the storm looks kind of cool actually. I'll give them some thumbs up for that. So then we have Air Combat, which I think was the game before it turned the franchise into Ace Combat, maybe, or this might not be by Namco at all. I didn't actually catch the developer names there, but yeah, this is just a CG FMV. It's kind of cool. Kind of looks a bit dated now. I mean, as you saw there with the bridge and the river. It kind of looks a bit bad, and the way these planes just move off here looks a bit not quite right, but yeah, and they're just a clone of each other, but yeah, it's kind of cool, kind of pump you up for the game, but yeah, doesn't really show you how the game plays, so it's a bit annoying. But yeah, Air Combat, was it Ace Combat, the original? I don't know, but yeah, that's that one. So what else do we have on here? Actually, I think that's pretty much it. The other trailers actually didn't load, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll leave you with some of the more awesome Demo 1 music. See you next time.